Renat Fakhridino will take on Nursultan Ruziboyev at UFC 308 on October 26 in the welterweight bout. Rong Zhu will fight Chris Padilla at UFC Vegas 97 on September 7th in the lightweight bout. Marina Rodriguez will take on Yasmin Losinjo at UFC 307 on October 5th in a women's strawweight bout. Canelo Alvarez is lined up for a September 14th Super Middleweight Championship defense against Edgar Berlanga. Johnny Fisher will face Andriy Rudenko in a heavyweight clash on the Jack Catterall vs Regis Progress undercard August 24th in Manchester. Patty Mix will defend his bantamweight title against Leandro Higo in the Bellator Champion Series on November 16 in Paris. Mike Shipman welcomes a Gibbs Islam Abdulbasir to the Bellator ranks on September 14. Mike enters off the back of an impressive first-round win over Stephen Hill, and Islam is currently riding a 7-fight win streak. Abdul Karim Al-Selwadi is out of his UFC Abu Dhabi fight with Guram Kutatiladze on August 3. The flyweights continued their bad-natured beef in Manchester. Manel, Kape, Muhammad Mokaev and their teams got into a brawl this week at the UFC 304 Fighter Hotel. This weekend at UFC 304, we will see a host of thrilling fights. One of those collisions is Manel Kape vs Muhammad Mokaev. This is a blockbuster bout in the flyweight division, and there's every chance that the winner will wind up landing themselves a title shot. Of course, that makes it all the more confusing that it's been relegated to an early prelim sport. Either way, this is a big deal. That's because the two actually got into an altercation at the Fighter Hotel earlier this week, which wound up involving a lot of their respective teams. Leon Edwards vs Bilal Muhammad II joins the rarest of matchups in Octagon history. Islam Makhachev is literally in two of those four fights. Bilal Muhammad is in a way better shape for his title fight against Leon Edwards versus his last fight against Gilbert Burns. Throwback to this unexpected respectful moment between Nate Diaz and Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad believes a UFC 304 win puts him in a rarefied air. He says a win against Leon Edwards would put him just underneath GSP for the best welterweight in UFC history. Bilal Muhammad explains why he wants to go the distance against Leon Edwards rather than getting a finish. Bilal Muhammad says he's crossed paths with Leon Edwards in the Fighters Hotel already during fight week. I didn't think it was possible, but Bilal really just 1080'd himself. Leon Edwards sees no big money fights at welterweight division. He talks about his plans to move to middleweight and is open to fight anybody but Israel Adesanya. You think Leon has a chance of double champ status? Paddy Pimblett reveals that his coach almost pulled him off the fight 5 weeks ago due to depression. He said a couple of weeks ago that this is the worst fight camp of his life, and up until then it was. Paddy Pimblett is not a fan of Bobby Green's official name change to King Green. King Green says there is extra motivation to beat Paddy Pimblett because of his new custom shots. King Green says he's earned his success, whereas Paddy Pimblett was given it. Tom Aspinall doesn't just feel ready for deep water, he's beginning to go. Tom Aspinall is not a fan of the pound-for-pound conversation. Curtis Blades insists that Alex Pereira moving to heavyweight is a bad idea, claiming that he would F up Alex Pereira and would only do well against small heavyweights such as Tai Tuivasa. Kamaru Usman is on the hunt to recapture UFC gold. I miss his reign, how active he was at the time. I probably took it for granted, but he was an active champ and a good one too. It was great having him as champ. Seems like it's happening. Not a single soul believes Max Holloway didn't want to fight Ilia Topuria. John Jones reacts to the Association of Boxing Commissions removing the 12-6 elbows as a foul. Jones' lone loss came in 2009 when he landed 12-6 elbows against Matt Hamill and was disqualified. He calls for his sole defeat to be overturned after the infamous 12-6 elbows are now said to no longer be illegal. Think he is missing the point, it was illegal at the time of fighting. Jake Paul might not be far from a world title opportunity. And that's all guys. We will see you in the next video in which we will talk about some more news related to MMA. So till then, do whatever you want.